what's going on? This is Tom from Turbo Tom's Performance Garage. And yeah, this segment, I'm putting a ratchet shifter in my race car. That's right. Uh, my car's automatic, and what I'm doing is I'm putting a Hearst Pro-matic 2 ratchet shifter. So, not a lot of write-ups. I mean, from the automatic guys, there's really not like, oh, hey, I did it like this, or hey, I did it like that. You know what I mean? So there's not a lot to talk about it. So I'm gonna make this video to show you how I did mine's, and then if people like my design, and then you just, you know, copy that. But yeah, I want a ratchet shifter. I know a lot of people are telling me, well, why don't you just get the shift box and be done with it? It's just not my style. You know what I mean? Who wants to sit there in a race car and just push buttons? No, I want to grab that shifter and just shift that bitch. You know what I mean? It's a race car. You know what I mean? Any car. You know what I mean? Even in your automatic, I guarantee you, half of you guys are in automatics. They grab that thing in first, and you're banging that. So why not, right? I got the shifter from a coworker, dirt cheap. It came with everything I needed. I think it's probably for a Chevy, probably like a Tyrrell 350 or something like that. Whatever. We're gonna work with that. You know what I mean? So as of right now, I got my center console apart, and I'm taking the stock shifter out as we speak. And what I did was I got another 5-speed bass off my buddy, and I cut everything off and just kept the bass. So basically, that's how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I need to bring it up. I don't know if I need to put like some type of pedestal on it. We'll see we'll see how I configure it. I don't know if I have to go forward with it, back. So stay tuned on that. As I work on it, I'll show bits and pieces how I did it. So as of right now, it's in stock form right now. So stay tuned. I'll show you how I did it. So I really do like this shifter. This shifter, to me, I think is really good for the autos. You know what I mean? The only thing I have to do with this, you see right now I'm in reverse. To put it in park, as you can see, the panel lifts up. I'm gonna have to. Let me see if I can pull this out right here. I'll do this. Shift the ball right here. Oops. I'll put that right there. Just take this thing out. All right. You pull up and you put it in reverse. I'm gonna have to get a better lay at it. There we go. Oh no, man. Oh, it's late. Anyways, yeah. So I would have to just trim this a little bit here. You know what I mean? So trim this a little bit here, and to shift this over here to trim this a little bit. Yeah, right around here I have to trim this a little bit here, the plastic. You know what I mean? To go on park. You know what I mean? If that's what it takes, then it is what it is. I could move the shifter back, but I'll show you why. I'm not going to do that. This side here. Okay. Now, all right, my issue is this right here. You don't have too much room, because you have the e-brake cable right here, and you literally don't have that much room. if I were to set this back, it still wouldn't give me that much that I need. You know what I mean? It's easier to trim plastic pieces than it is to, you know, shave or bring back, whatever. So that's what I'm gonna have to do, and I'll have to do that. So, oh, sorry for being dark here. Yeah, this is better. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I just took the base, put a plate on top of it, and so basically, this lighting sucks right here. Okay, so what I'd like to do is right around here. Now this is another plate. There's another plate here. So what I have to do is weld the plate here, weld it here, weld it here, weld it here on the back side as well. You know what I mean? And then it should be sturdy. I mean, even right now it's really sturdy. It's honestly, it's not even going anywhere. You know what I mean? But I just sometimes I overdo things, and sometimes it's worth doing things, you know, with a little more, with a little extra. You know what I mean? So, and right here, I have to make a little notch on that base I made to hold the ratchet shifter. And yeah, it mounts really, really good. I'm really happy with it. Turbo Tom here, back at it again with my ratchet shifter installment. And yeah, I got my mounting bracket, and I think it's pretty pretty good, you know what I mean? So I'll show you right now. Here we go. Alright, here's this bad Larry right here. Alright, so basically what I did was I took a stock 5-speed shifted mount bracket, however you want to call it. So what I did was I trimmed it a lot. I trimmed a lot of it, and what I also did too, I trimmed a little bit over here as well because my staging breaks right here. So that's why it's cut here. But I trimmed it, and what I did was I got some flat stock. The same width as the shifter. By the way, this is a ratchet shifter off a Chevy 350 400. But it was GM one because I looked at the part number. But anyways, so I used that flat stock, and I bolted the shifter to the flat stock, and I also had it bolted through the DSM mount or bracket, whatever, and I also welded it as well. I wanted that extra strength just in case, because you never know. So I welded it here. I welded it down here. I left some room here, so this way I was able to weld it here and here. And turn this around. Now on this side, let's see it. Well, on this side, what I did was, seeing that the flat stock came right across where the hole is to mount on the car, I C-notched it right here. You know what I mean? So I was able to mount it and not have that piece of metal in my way. So I did that, and then like I said, I welded everything, welded it here, welded all right here and everything. So it came out really, really good. I'm pretty excited. This shifter is a beast. I really do like the shifter. This one's not like the B&M. I know B&M has a ratchet shifter, which you're constantly ratcheting. This one, yeah, it is a ratchet shifter, but there's more to it. You have to pull up, you know, put in reverse, push down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to worry about, you know, the reverse lockout. You have to push the reverse lockout to put it in reverse. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about none of that. This is more like a sleek design, and I really like this. You know what I mean? So, but I did make this plate just in case I ever decided I want to change this out. I don't think I am, but you never know. People always change their minds all the time. So, but I mean, that's why I end up having this flat stock here. It's this way, because although a lot of the ratchet shifters or gated shifters, the bolt pattern is usually the same. You know what I mean? So that's another thing too. I was debating if I wanted to go with a ratchet or gated, but a lot of people were telling me to go with the ratchet shifter for drag racing. So I'm gonna stick with this, and hopefully, hopefully everything works and it's what I want. You know what I mean? The only other thing I had an issue with was my center console. I did have an issue, but what I did was I ended up, making a slot right there, where the coin slot would be. So, and I ended up using, I ended up making another shifter boot. This is more of a stretchy material. There's more stretchy material, so I was able to go here, like go in that slot there, because the stock one wasn't allowing me to do that. But like I said, you guys can do it how you want it. I know this is probably not a lot of people's taste, but seeing that my car is like army theme, so I kind of went with the camo, obviously. But this is where it works for me. You can do it how you want it, but other than that, I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm pretty stoked about it. I can't wait to actually use it driving, and you'll see that in the next video. So, peace.